Imagine you're this little guy living without access to basic resources. When I say basic resources, I'm talking about food and water. There seems to be no light at the end of this tunnel, but then your neighbor lends a helping hand. This is the premise of author Nkem DenChukwu's latest project, When Hearts Touch. It's a short story reminding us of the impact we can have on someone else's life while adopting a spirit of hope and gratitude in our own. Nkem joins us with more behind this story. Good morning.
Good morning,
let me remind people, you were born in Eastern Nigeria, a master's in health services. So at your heart, at your core, is recognizing human suffering and what we all can do to help alleviate that. You found that one of your gifts and one of the things you love to do is share stories. You do that in many ways.
Yes, ma'am. Like you said, with masters in healthcare, I've always loved to write from the age of 10. You know, you will find me writing on notebooks and everywhere that I can see. But, you know, growing up in Nigeria, we were never encouraged, you know, when it comes to art. So I never really did anything with
That's
that.
right. Let me just let people understand. The person more likely to have a PhD in America is Nigerian. The STEM thing, if you're not an engineer, doctor, lawyer, all that type of stuff, then yeah, art is kind of like, that's your hobby, right?
Absolutely.
But for you, it was feeding your soul. You're an author and a filmmaker. You've produced over 14 films. You're featured in Forbes and Oprah's O magazine, and you've published over 12 books. This latest project, I love the title, When Hearts Touch.
Absolutely, because think about it. When hearts touch, miracles happen and you give someone else hope. Mm-hmm. You know, so I always tell my kids and tell myself, find a way to touch someone else's heart. But first, you have to touch your own heart.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You got to know where you stand on
Exactly.
things, right?
Exactly.
Okay, give us the inspiration behind this, because it's a book, but it's also a film.
Yes. Well, I mean, one night I was just laying down in my bed and just thinking, what if I'm not able to feed my kids?
Yeah. Which a lot of people go through.
That actually scared me. So, and I was like, there are so many kids all over the world suffering poverty. Poverty is like genocide, slow in making. Mm-hmm. You know, so I started thinking about maybe kids in Nigeria, and I decided to write a book. And I said, if I can touch your heart, then I can actually bring hope to someone else. Yeah. And I decided to write a story based on that. And I took the story to a remote village in Nigeria.
So you actually went?
No. I just,
you
my imagination.
wrote it into that remote village in Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah, something you were familiar with.
Absolutely.
All right, tell us, even just looking at this face right here, I want to adopt this little boy right now, right? But what went into this particular story, and why is he facing the situation he's in?
Well, I mean, orphan. Well, first of all, I had to contract an animator in Nigeria who did a wonderful job doing this in 3D. And Preye, that's the name of the list character, the boy that you want to adopt.
Yeah.
Preye means gift. So telling the story, his parents, both of them died, you know, back to back. Mm-hmm. And of course, being 9 years old, nobody to help him, nobody to take care of him. He had to find strength in living and hoping.
Yeah, because he became a burden.
Exactly,
right?
yes.
All right, so When Hearts Touch, the film is amazing. You're going to show it at the Essence
Film Festival. I submitted in January, and they accepted to screen it.
Yeah, and lessons for all of us to learn. Gratitude and keeping faith alive, a mindset shift. The most powerful person in your life, even when you feel the weakest, is still you, because you can make decisions.
Absolutely.
Helping others. And so, again, just a great book to read and a great screening to go along with it. Nkem, you never cease to amaze me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deborah. Thanks for having me.
All right. As we mentioned earlier, Nkem DenChukwu's book, When Hearts Touch, is available for purchase now. Hey, your son's sitting over here. Run over here real quick. To learn more, chop, get to it. To learn more, visit greatdayhouston.com, and we will connect you. I just want you to be there with your mama. Okay, crouching. Yeah, there you go. There we go. There it is right there.